All right, welcome to Smokey Approved Korea. I'm your boy journalist, and on this one, we are here continuing our coverage of August D or Sugar. This is going to be 28 featuring NiiHWA. Uh, this one is from a source that I don't know if we trust the lyrics, so we will be going to Dulcet afterwards. That being said, currently the first episode of Rise of Bangtan is on the Patreon right now. If you feel like not waiting, then you can hop over to the Patreon. It will be out next week on Wednesday if you want to wait until next Wednesday. That being said, thank you guys very much for joining me. If you could please hit that like, subscribe. Again, Patreon's in the description section. And yeah, let's get into this one and see what we got. NiiHWA. I've never heard of NiiHWA before either. Ooh, this beat sounds dreamy and sexy. Sound like a vibe. Nothing about the drop, the way he chose to do his lyrics, nothing sounded like what I thought it was gonna sound like. 나이를 먹어가고 세상을 알아가는 그럼에도 세상을 모르는 게 더 약이었을까 불이 꺼진 방안가는 전혀 다른 야경을 바라보며 낮게 읊조린 말 점점 어른이 되나봐 기억이 안 나 내가 바란 것들은 무엇 It's so strange because it's really crazy to me how artists will hear music because the way he heard this, he's talking about something more introspective and sadder than I would have. And I'm for sure like, yo, we need to make like sexy dance music. That's what we need to do. We need to make a sexy love song. And this man's like, nah, we're not doing any of that. But that snap and just the bass, I'm just like, sexy dance song. That's the song we make. 내가 바란 것들은 무엇이었나 이제는 겁나 내 꿈의 파편들은 어디로 갔나 숨을 쉬는데 심장은 고장이 난 것 같아 That sound effect of the breath that I'm breathing 숨을 쉬는데 심장은 고장이 난 것 같은데 It sounds like Sugar's singing about loss and just becoming more mature and like what you have to do the older we get. Like you need to kind of got to get on the gas, got to stop playing around, got to get after the things. But then like you kind of feel lost and stuff like that when you kind of mature and kind of see like how you've wasted time and stuff like that. That's kind of what I'm getting from his right now. What you got for me, 스물이 되면 바뀔 줄 알았지 졸업을 하면 바뀔 줄 알았지 그렇게 서른이면 그래서 나는 뭐가 바뀌었지 가끔씩 덜컥이 없이 눈물이 쏟아져 Oh, that's all he gave to NiiHWA? That's not fair. I really see NiiHWA's singing how I think we should have sung on this song, but his subject matter of his lyrics is not even close to the type of song I think we should have made. However, he's definitely in line with what Sugar's talking about, and it's just the expectations of what you're supposed to have or what you're supposed to do at certain times in your life. Like, oh, they say you should have your life together by the time you're 30. Surprise, most people are just getting on track. Like the illusion of people are all getting buttoned up and they should be finished by the time they're 30 is a very poor societal thing that we all do. Even in America, we do it, where it's just like, even some of our favorite artists, like, or even Eminem. Eminem wasn't even, what he's like 33 by the time he actually like became famous or like prominent to being able to blow up and eventually like find 50 Cent and all these other things. So it's like, the expectations we place on age is very crazy to me because I'm just like, how about you just do exactly what makes you happy? Because I'd rather do 70 years of what makes me happy than 15 years of what people thought I should be doing because that's just crazy. 내가 바란 삶 내가 원한 삶 그저 그런 삶 너어렸든 이젠 상관없이 하루라도 말 걱정 없이 하루라도 말 고민 없이 사는 게 점점 어른이 되나 봐 기억이 Now is I guess it's getting older and I don't remember. It's just like I'm not thinking about it. Like they say I'm getting older, but I'm just not thinking about it. I'm just living my life. 내가 바란 것들은 무엇이 없나 나 이제는 겁나 내 꿈의 파편들은 어디로 갔나 숨을 쉬는데 심장은 고장이 난 것 같은데 그래 이제 말야 꿈을 지는 게 무겁기만 한 어른이 되는 게 어른이 되는데 oh no. Yeah, it sounds like such a bigger song than what I think the subject matter is. Like the subject matter is like you've missed out on your moments in life and like what they've turned into because you've kind of like not been on the ball. Is kind of how it reads to me with the lyrics I have here. Let's actually go to Dulce real quick because I'm like, how poor were these translations? Young Dulce featuring NiiHWA. I grow older and become to know the world. That's a terrible feeling, but it's exactly what happens. And yet, would it have been better to not know the world? They say ignorance is bliss, but then you get taken advantage of when you don't pay attention. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know. Looking at the night view. Yeah. Who is it? Ignorance isn't bliss. It's a tool for control. That's a line another rapper said. I can't remember his name. I'm sorry, but that's a really good one. That's a really good one. I don't get this one. Looking at the night view that is completely different from inside of the room with lights off. Like, yeah, looking at the city with the lights off from inside a room does look different than like if you're standing on a roof, I guess. But just I don't know. This one's a little too ethereal for me to kind of break through because I'm like I don't know what this boy talking about. The words that I murmur, perhaps I'm gradually becoming an adult. It's a terrible feeling, but yes, it's exactly what's happening. Yes, we really don't remember the transition because it seems like just yesterday we were just like little kids. So like the transition from becoming adult, like I'm gradually becoming an adult, I can't remember. Yeah, and the older we get, the things that we used to want as kids kind of slip through our grasp and we forget like what we wanted. Now we are scared to make any decisions because we're older and we know what the consequences of a poor decision are going to give us. Uh, where did the fragments of my dream go? I personally, I've been holding on to mine for a really long time, and it's been very hard. But that is something that definitely happens. You kind of forget where all the pieces of the dream that you kind of had would like they kind of fade into dust if you don't really pay attention to them or stay on it. Though I'm breathing, it feels like my heart has broken down. Okay, that's way better than my heart's broken. Definitely. Because it's like, yo, my heart does not have the same rush or feeling in it that it used to, even though I'm still alive. There to talk about now is becoming an adult who finds it only over. Exactly. It's very overwhelming to grasp onto a dream, especially the older we get, because everybody's telling you, oh, well, you should do this instead of dreaming. And it's like, nah, cuss. Say that drama for your mama. I'm not listening to you. I will dream and continue to dream until the day I die. It's a lot less stressful than listening to anybody else. See, I thought I changed when I turned 20. Yeah, I'm glad I checked these lyrics. I thought I changed when I graduated. I sure did too. I didn't. I don't think I really had instrumental or any demonstrative growth until I was probably like 24, 25. And at that point, I already had like a kid. I was paying for a house. Like, I had all the things that they would consider me to be like an adult that you want me to be in society, working professionally, paying my bills, doing all these things. And all that stuff was cool, but like I was for sure not mature at that point either. Shit like that when I become 30. Yeah, so what changed with me? We just got old, cuss. That's the only thing that changed. Like, you could still be the same person and not have learned anything. Sometimes tears suddenly pour down with no reason. I've not gotten there yet. I hope I don't get there because, boy, man. I get there where I just start crying because it's just a random Wednesday. Oh, man. I don't know if I want to be that in tune with my emotions. That seems like a very hard place to live in life when you're that in tune that you could just break down out of nowhere. Life I wish for, life I wanted, a so-so life. Is this the life I wish for, the life I wanted, the so-so life? It's just simply, I just wanted a good life, be able to pay for some food, stay out the way, don't have to worry about no bills. I've not heard Interlude Shadow, the life you wish for, the life you wanted, the life you choose. You achieved everything with no regrets. Yeah, that's what you need to do. You need to go after what you want, achieve it. You don't achieve it, but you got to go after it with no regrets because that's the only way you're going to move forward. Whatever it is doesn't matter anymore for just one day without any concerns, for just one day without any worries, to live, to live, to live. That's facts. Just live and do all this stuff without any concerns. I'm trying to tell you, I have spent a mini year thinking, like, oh, well, what about this? What about this? Just like even me doing this YouTube reactions. I spent months, like at least a year and a half, doing Twitch and all these other things instead of just trying the reactions because I was just like, nobody wants to hear this. And then I just threw the first video up and I was like, if I get 50, I'll keep going. And people have been showing up ever since, and I've just stayed on the gas. But I really wasted time just kind of thinking too much instead of just doing a thing. Like, that's, to me, doing the thing is the live, live, live portion. I'm becoming an adult. I can't remember. Okay, so yeah, we've covered all of these. I would have to say, again, that's not the song I think we should have written on that beat. However, do I understand and really like the messaging that Sugar has provided on this beat? I really do. What's old boy's name? NiiHWA, I believe is what it is. Is that his name? NiiHWA is the old boy's name. NiiHWA's voice is really nice. Should we be checking out some music from NiiHWA? Does he have anything that is pretty good? Was this song written at 28? Because, oh, yeah, old boy's about to be 30 now. So, yeah, shout out to Sugar for this one. This is a good one, I think, for a lot of people that are stuck in the cycle of the world we live in tells you that you need to be a certain version of yourself. And I want to tell you wholeheartedly, tell every person telling you not to be the you want to be, fuck them. They don't matter. If they're not going to support the version of you that you want to be, fuck it. Flip the table over like Jesus in a church and don't listen to them folks. It's not worth it. That being said, thank you guys very much for your time. I truly do appreciate each and every one of you. If you could please hit that like, subscribe. Patreon is in the description box, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.